You have to get people drilling, drilling, drilling to where they're just monsters and never stop, never, never stop. Look at the greats. They drill and practice all the time. So the question I had was, how important is training and drilling and everything? You never can stop. I'll tell you something. I just turned 68, and I still study the data that applies to how humans interact with each other. What makes a person go tick? How do you make it go, I want it to go left, well, what causes it to go right? Well, you know what, I'll tell you something. There's a country western star in America, and his name is Charlie Daniels, but he was a fiddle player, right? And he played country music, and he was world famous. He wrote this song, played this song called The Devil Goes Down to Georgia, right? And it's just a really super popular song. And the guy's a true musician, world-class performer. So somebody asked him, so Charlie, tell me how your day starts off. He goes, well, I'll sit down with my violin and probably for the first 45 minutes to an hour, I'll just do my scales. But he practices the fundamentals every day for 45 minutes. And I'm sitting there like going, this guy's a world-class performer. Here's another one. Michael Jordan, one of my favorite athletes in the world, amazing basketball player. And after every game, he would go out there and make 1,000 balls to the basket. He was probably one of the greatest of all times in basketball. And yet, here he is, still, after all these years, these decades of being a world-class performer, sports figure. What does he do after a game in which he's probably exhausted? He still goes out there and 1,000 times practices. This is how the best of the best get made and stay made, is through practice, through drilling, learning how to perform better, how to get better at your game. If you think you got it and nothing can be taught, that is the day you start to die. If you can't be taught anything, no, you're missing the point. You've got to keep finding out how you can actually get better. Because if not, it's going to decrease. And here's another thing, things change in the environment, okay? Like you take sports, you got new players come in, and they have new skills that you never had, that they figured things out. How do you defend against them? You have new types of music, you have new types of instruments, new types of electronics, you got all these things that's changing in your environment. You need to learn how to embrace it. How do you work with it? And that comes through drilling, practice, drilling. Practice and drilling, same goddamn thing. There is no difference, right? So yeah, this is what I'll be doing. I'll be going there every morning. The first thing that we'll do for the first half hour of the day is drill, 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 drill. And then, like I have some of these guys in this call center, moving back to the call center, they're already pretty good. But see, now I can take the drilling and increase the intensity of it. I can come in there and just be belligerent, and I can be just wanting to rip their heart out of their chest and really insult them and really just be impossible and expect them to still get through it. Just get them through it. And that's the whole key element on it, is instead of trying to figure out when they have a live phone call, do it in a training environment, get good at it, so when it happens here, because this is what's real to me, when you're in a sales environment and you get the customer go, ugh, like this, and you go, you lost the sale right there. You lost it. But if you're drilled and you practice and you get in there and they go like this, you instantly, your mouth opens up and this beautiful stuff comes out. And there's been times when I was growing up in the area of selling, and that situation would occur, they would go X, and my mouth would open up and Y would come out. Didn't think about it. It was stimulus response. And I'm standing here like kind of going, wow, that was good. It was a reflex. And that's where drilling comes in, man. Practice, getting you to the point where it's just all a reflex. You do that, this is how you get into a whole nother league. How you raise your income, how you get your sales department to go well. You have to do this whether you're the person addressing the people or the sales manager or the company owner. You have to get people drilling to where they're just monsters. And never stop, never stop. Look at the greats. They drill and practice all the time.